I just wanted to do this quick recording of this new Nintendo Switch update that we're getting. We're getting some sort of like digital game transfer type of thing. So you like transfer your digital games onto your next system, and I think this is also going to be compatible with the Switch too.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch console and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any console you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games. When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your console as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your console.
This is a pretty cool feature.
If you have two Nintendo Switch consoles, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the...
Okay, let me go back. Just like a little thing underneath here. Move, me. The me person's all in the way. And the YouTube bar. Okay, so I think I can kind of read it through the YouTube bar. An internet connection is required only when loading or ejecting. Okay, so this is not just like some sort of like proprietary Bluetooth software that the Switch does to transfer the files to the files of the game to the other system. It uses internet connection. So when you want to transfer, the internet has to take care of that. It's not on the Switch's power.
Now you can play this game on the second console wherever and whenever you want. Just as if you
I was just playing Breath of the Wild the other day.
With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 consoles. Local communication with your second console is required, but only the first time. You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group members' console via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to. And you're done. They can now play on their own console. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you.
That's pretty cool.
Making digital games even easier to use. Virtual Game Card.
That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. The only thing is, this is cool, and that is very good for people who have multiple consoles. I don't have multiple Switch consoles. I only have one. I thought about getting a Switch Lite before, but I don't know, because you can't really dock the Switch Lite, but it would be nice to have. I watched in the other, the full direct that this feature will also be for the Nintendo Switch 2 to like transfer a lot of your games, because that was my biggest concern about the Switch 1 to the 2, is like, will I lose all of my games, you know, all my digital games? I have a lot of digital games. I have more digital games than I do physical games on my Switch. I don't want to lose Quake and stuff, or Super Mario Wonder and all that stuff. So that's good. Nintendo's not that greedy where they're gonna make me rebuy the games over again for that Nintendo, for the next console. It's glad to see that the Nintendo it's not throwing away the me people. That's another plus I like out of this, because I watched the direct today. I didn't feel like live streaming it or anything like, other people do. I just watched it on my own, but I do like that they're bringing back Tomodachi again, like the Tomodachi Life series, because we thought that that was going to be like the last one for the 3DS, and everyone likes that one. Wait a minute, did that me just fart? I just caught that now. Let me go back. That me farted. Oh my god.
I'm a buckle. Tornadoes are Hanji plus than yesterday.
How refreshing. Hiya. Tomodachi Life. Living the dream.
Okay, so it's Tomodachi Life, living the dream. I thought it was like Tomodachi Life, island life, because from the looks of it, it looks like Animal Crossing. It has that same graphical style of Animal Crossing. So I was confused when I saw this at first. I was like, yeah, this is a Tomodachi game. I'm glad that they did not go with that horrible design choice that they chose for the Me people back when Nintendo Switch Sports came out. Nintendo did their homework and they realized that we were not feeling that design. Those designs were uncanny, they were ugly, and it just didn't represent the Mii's. It was horrible. I mean, I grew up with the Mii's. I had, my first Nintendo console was the Nintendo Wii, and that's where the Mii's really got started on. And so I really grew attachment to these little avatar-like people and stuff. And so it was horrible seeing it, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't buy Nintendo Switch Sports. Because of the Mii's, they look bad, and then plus I gotten older and don't feel like moving my body around no more. But this is good. So I just wanted to make a quick video about these two things, because I am a gaming channel as well. Isn't just all about lost media. So yeah, the only before I close out, we got this new feature to transport the games and stuff, and that's cool and all, but when are we gonna get wallpapers? We haven't had any new wallpapers. They could have did a wallpaper for like Mario, Zelda, of course, Pokemon, maybe even Bayonetta could have had a like custom wallpaper, because on the Nintendo Switch you only has two themes to choose from, and that is the white theme and then that's the black theme. You don't have the multiple themes like you do on other consoles, especially on the PS4. The PS4 went all out with custom themes. You could get themes that were for free, and of course you could pay for some themes. One of my favorite themes on the PS4 is the Tifa, the Final Fantasy VII Remake Tifa theme. One of my favorite themes. I haven't changed it since the game came out and that wallpaper came out. It's just beautiful, and it really goes with the vibe of the PS4. But getting back to Nintendo, I just don't understand why they didn't like have custom home screens and custom themes and stuff when the console has been out for almost 10 years. But anyway, that's enough rambling. I guess if you like this video, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.